Meet the next generation electrosurgical analyzer, the Fluke Biomedical QA-ES3. This all-in-one analyzer offers improved functionality, accuracy, and ease of use over its predecessor, the QA-ES2. The QA-ES3 collects all measurements including vessel sealing, high-frequency HF leakage, contact quality monitor, and output power distribution in single or continuous mode. It also measures cut and coag waveforms with either monopolar or bipolar outputs. The automatic power distribution feature allows automatic measurement of power, current, peak-to-peak voltage, closed load only, and crest factor. The addition of automation speeds up testing and helps reduce human error. At first glance, you'll notice the QA-ES3 has been redesigned to reduce the number of connections. All of the multi-purpose ports are accessible from the front, along with function keys and a selection knob. The large LCD screen is easy to read, and on-screen guides are designed to guide you through testing. When you pick up the QA-ES3, you'll quickly discover it's lighter than the previous version, 5.5 pounds lighter. Everything you need to test all critical functions of today's high-power electrosurgical units is either integrated into the design or included with the unit. There's no need for extra cables, leads, or switch boxes to test precision power, current, frequency, crest factor, and load resistance ranges. The state-of-the-art technology, the QA-ES3, provides exceptional accuracy and range of measurement. Its wide range of loads allows users to test the breadth of electrosurgical generators. Notably, the QA-ES3 has a 20-ohm load to support Valley Lab electrosurgical units, including the Force Triad. The QA-ES3 also has double the RMS current range of its predecessor. It can measure current from 0 to 5500 milliamps. Plus, it's twice as accurate with current accuracy, 2.5% of reading, plus 1 milliamp for all loads. It's exceptionally accurate with generator output power accuracy of 5% greater than 10 watts and 5% plus 1 watt otherwise. In addition, it provides a load resistance accuracy of 2.5%. The QA-ES3 is also highly precise with a tenth of a watt resolution up to 99.9 watts and 1 watt above 100 watts for power measurement. Featuring a universal power supply and in compliance with global standards for testing electrosurgical devices, including IEC and ANSI/AAMI, the QA-ES3 can be used worldwide. It can store up to 5,000 records, making it convenient to store results and retrieve later. Also contributing to the QA-ES3's reduced test times is its Bluetooth wireless capabilities, which makes it possible to quickly and conveniently transfer results to a PC. The addition of Answer software further automates and standardizes testing, speeding up overall test times and minimizing human error. Answer software can produce a single electronic test report, which displays all preventative maintenance tasks, including visual inspection, electrical safety, and performance characteristics. The QA-ES3 is an all-in-one analyzer to get the job done accurately and quickly. With industry-leading specs, the QA-ES3 can test all modern high-power electrosurgical units. To learn more about the QA-ES3, please visit flukebiomedical.com.
Hi, my name is Sławian Angelov and I'm biomedical equipment technician. The IDA5 is really accurate and fast. We use Hospira infusion pumps. Before we used the IDA5, we didn't have any idea what is the percentage of error. And now with the analyzer, it's way easier to find the exact numbers. You can precisely see what is the volume, what is the flow, and what is the pressure, and then you know if the pump works right or not. You can hook up 4 pumps in the same time. The IDA5, it just does the job. I think people will be really surprised to find how easier their job can be once they use it. You have 2 different versions. The IDA5 is more for like working on your bench. It's not as easy to transport, but you have a lighter version for that. IDA1S, it's very light and it's portable. You can transfer it like very easy to different places. We have a biomed in our department that goes to different clinics. He has to travel there. He's so excited because he can just take it, do his measurements, come back. It's simple as that. You have a touch screen. It's really easy to navigate. Being a biomed, you always have to go really fast. So equipment like that helps you in a big way. I always think Fluke Biomedical, they move with technology. And these days, technology goes so fast. It's probably the most advanced infusion pump equipment that I used so far in my career. It makes your job way easier. I love it.
Introducing the ProSim 3 Vital Signs Simulator by Fluke Biomedical. It's portable, user-friendly, and full-featured. The ProSim 3 was engineered for field testing. If you need a portable simulator, the ProSim 3 is for you. You'll quickly notice the size and weight of the simulator. In fact, it's 20% lighter and 25% smaller than its predecessors. Lightweight and battery-operated, the ProSim 3 is equipped to go all day. Notice how the ProSim 3 only has a few buttons. This simple interface allows for rapid testing and ease of use. The ProSim 3 also has a large screen, making it easy to navigate and manage parameters. It's full-featured, making it ideal for use on the floor or in the lab. The ProSim 3 simulates ECG, invasive blood pressure, temperature, cardiac output, respiration, and some fetal simulations. With 4 IBP channels, the ProSim 3 can test even the highest acuity scenarios. It can also be paired with other devices for comprehensive testing. Let's take a closer look at its basic testing capabilities. The ProSim 3 tests many functions needed to troubleshoot and verify the accuracy of a patient monitor. Its ECG testing capabilities include normal sinus rhythm, various arrhythmias, performance testing, pacing, and fetal heart rates. Today we'll demonstrate how to simulate changes in ECG. We'll manipulate beats per minute and then introduce an arrhythmia. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll test using battery power. The ProSim 3 will bring up the parameter selection menu. From the home menu, select ECG. Press Enter. Press the right navigation button and select the desired beats per minute. Press Enter. We've now changed the beats per minute. To go back to the home menu, highlight Home and press Enter. Select Arrhythmia. Press Enter. Select an arrhythmia and press Enter. We have just introduced an arrhythmia. The Fluke Biomedical ProSim 3 Patient Simulator is portable, easy to use, and full-featured. It's a clear choice for biomedical engineers and field service techs that need a quality, feature-rich device. The ProSim 3 Vital Signs Simulator by Fluke Biomedical. Fluke Biomedical, trusted for the measurements that matter.
Hello, I'm Justin Ross, and I'm back for the third part of our series talking about the Impulse 7000 and our 7010 load box. Here you go, there she is. We've been talking about transthoracic impedance and why we need to test it and how to test it. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to connect these two devices and utilize them. The first thing I want you to know is that the 7010 load box comes with a set of cables. Here they are. They look like just general test leads. Please make sure you use these cables specifically. They've been engineered to handle the current for the defibrillator over multiple charges or multiple discharges. So they're a little bit thicker than normal, a little heavier duty. If you don't have these, please get a hold of your local Fluke Biomedical rep and request a part number to order a set, or jump on the Fluke Biomedical website, flukebiomedical.com, and get a hold of customer service and request these cables. But this is important. You really do need to use these cables. All right, the other thing that you're going to need is a set of hands-free adapters. Most defibs anymore, we're no longer using paddles, so it's much safer to use the hands-free adapters, in which case then the stainless steel plates that come on the 7010 load box can now be removed. There we go. And now the setup. This is how easy this is. We take the black lead that came with the 7010, we're going to go to the output, to the black output, over here to the black sternum input of the Impulse 7000. And then we take the red output, the red output over here to the red input of the Impulse 7000. Now simply take our hands-free adapter cable and black to black, red to red. Normally if I'm doing this, I'd have this sitting in front of the Impulse 7000, but to get everything in the camera, I'm going to go ahead and leave it back here because I don't ever like crossing cables. Now, the other side of the hands-free adapter here, I'd simply take this to the multifunction cable of my defibrillator and connect it. That's all you really need to do for the energy output test. Some people prefer to hook up their ECG leads. That's up to you and your service manual. So, there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and power on the Impulse 7000. Wait for a second while it powers up. And then I'm going to turn on my favorite feature, the old good old-fashioned backlit screen, because my old eyes aren't what they used to be. And it says select a function. So prior to using this, I need to go into setup, and then F4 for more. And right here above F3, it says defib load. It has two options, external load or internal 50 ohm. Yours is probably set at internal 50 ohm unless you've already used your 7010 load box. So internal 50 ohm, what that means is it's utilizing the 50 ohm load pre-built into the Impulse 7000 between the apex and the sternum paddle. To use the 7010, we have to push this, and it should say now external load. Once we do that, we're good enough to go to the defib. And then you see above load it says 50 ohms. And then on this, I'd have to set to the corresponding 50 ohms. So most service manuals have you start off testing at the 50 ohm load. You could have done it at the external or the internal load, or set it up and just go ahead and start using it like this. Once it says 50 ohms here, 50 ohms here, I do my energy output test, go back to my service manual and start doing the joule discharges at what the service manual recommends. So 1, 5, 7, 10, 15, whatever joules, the service manual, energy output test right up through. Once you get through the energy output test at the bottom, sometimes you'll find a, and we mentioned this in the last video, you'll find a graph that shows other ohms they'd like you, or other ohm loads they'd like you to test at, or it might reference another page in the manual where you have to go to a chart that gives you the other ohm loads they'd like you to do your energy output test at. So typically the next one would be 25 ohms. Simple enough. We're going to set our 7010 load box at 25 ohms. We're going to go to back on the Impulse 7000, load, and 25 ohms. Make sure the two are corresponding, energy, and now we do our discharge test at 25 ohms. Once they're completed, we simply go to back, load. We already did 50, so we'd probably go to 75 next. But again, please reference that service manual. 75 ohms here, energy, and we do our discharge tests. That's something to mention, because it's going to happen. If you're getting busy or whatever and you make the mistake and you have, let's go hit back here, 75 ohms here, but you forgot to change the 7010 load box and it only has 25 ohms here, what's going to happen? Good news is you're not going to let the magic blue smoke out of your analyzers. What you will have happen though is you're going to get a reading that's out of spec. It's out of tolerance. It doesn't look right to you. It's not following all the discharge tests. So I'd probably look back at my service manual and go, wait a minute, this is out of tolerance. What did I do wrong? 25 ohms here, 75 ohms here. Oh, jeez. And redo your testing. It's okay. Now you have the correct setup, and you should be getting the right answers or the right results. It's that simple to use the 7010 load box to do your energy output tests. Just make sure whatever this is set at, this is set up, and you're going to go the whole rest of the way up through your scale. Hey, I thank you for joining us and learning about the 7010 load box, the Impulse 7000, and trans thoracic impedance.